What's up? What's up? What's up? So, are you working a 9 to 5 and you feel like you want a little bit more and you might be creative, you got something going on, and you just like, yo, how can I fund this? Man, it's going to be really good. We're going to show you how to get this money so you can fund your dreams. So get ready, grab something to drink. You already know we got some friends that's going to tune in, tap in, and show y'all how to run the play as well. So let's get into it.
Oh, yeah, man. Hey, look, we got some very special guests. Now, me and Dave, we've been teaching credit for about 5 years. But like 2 years ago, we dabbled into a little mentorship. So we were like, hey, we got multiple businesses. Most of them hit 6 figures. No, let's say all our businesses hit 6 figures, right? So we were like, yo, what would it look like if we took the people that we help fix their credit or partner with, like, what if we teach them some of the businesses that we were dabbling in? And if that's their primary business, what would it look like? So if you got any questions for any of our guests, please feel free to drop it in the chat because everybody is busy. Everybody out here making money. So I don't want to be a bad steward with the time, all right? So without further ado, we're going to bring some of our guests up, and then they're going to talk about the credit repair journey, and then they're going to be talking about what type of business they're running. Normally we talk a lot, but we're going to try to let them talk a lot this time. So, Dave, ready?
Hey, let's get it, man. So, let's get it. Bring Kurt, bring Tony. We might have a few more guests pop up, but let's get it.
What's going on?
I know some people are working a 9 to 5. I know some people might not have a job and you're looking for a job. But I know you might be creative. I know you might have something going on. You probably want a little bit more. I'm not telling you to quit your job, but we just want to show you how to legally rob the banks and get this money so you can fund your dream, be creative, and do what you love doing, help and serve people and whatever passion you got going on. So let's do it.
So what's up, Kirk? So, all right. So I'm going to be kind of like a moderator. So I'm going to be asking you questions that I already know. So,
all right, no problem.
It ain't gonna be.
So, Kurt, let me ask one question. What bank? We're gonna get this thing started quick. What bank did you get money from first? Like what are the first few banks, I should say?
The first few banks I got money from, Navy Federal.
Mm-hmm.
I got about $60K from them.
We got 10, man.
Yeah, I got Navy Federal, Chase, Wells Fargo, Bank of America, American Express. The list goes on.
Let's start. We got Navy Federal. How much you got from Navy Federal?
Say again?
How much you got from Navy Federal?
I got about like $60K between 2 cards.
Okay. And then you say you got some money from Amex.
Yeah. I got probably like 40 through Amex.
You have Chase?
Chase, I do. I got 15 with Chase. So just name
$115,000. Okay.
People normally ask a question, and I kind of triggered by the question because I'm like, dang, bro, like, why y'all want money like that? But people normally ask questions like how to get funding for your business and stuff like that, right? So if you had to tell them in your own words, how do you get funding for your business?
In my own words,
step by step, like what would you do first based off of the information you know? Let's say you want to walk your little brother through the whole process. How would you walk him through it?
All right, I'm gonna walk as I walk him through it. All right, so it all starts with, of course, building and establishing your personal credit, right? That's first and foremost. You got to make sure that your personal credit is up to par. Once you do that, then you have to think outside of the box. Most people, when they apply for credit, credit gets demonized, but that's just a poor mentality in my part, right? You got to get out of that negative mindset. So you really have to just apply. Once your credit is good, like they say, cash is king, but credit holds conversations, right? So the more credit you have, the more credible you look when you're trying to go to these banks and request funding, right? So once you get your personal credit, like I tell people, you open up a business, whether it's one business or four businesses, because you're the person that's opening the business, they're still going to pull your credit profile. So if I have a credit, if I'm applying for an American Express card and I'm looking to get 20 grand, if I can get approved personally through Kirk Matthews, that means every one of my businesses individually is going to get approved for the same 20K. So instead of going and just applying for myself and getting 20K, why not open up 2-3 businesses and multiply it 2-3 times? That same 20 grand can make me 60 or 80 or 100 just off of one company. If I do that over 5 companies, that's easily $500,000 right there. Just thinking about it like that. But we don't think outside. Most people don't think outside the box, or they just don't know what they don't know.
Okay, so you done got all this money. I know you got a lot of funding, but what was like your main thing? Like, what got you into the business that you're in now? Like,
Okay, so I have multiple businesses. I would say the one that's my golden child would be the car rental space. I've always been into cars. I mean, that's like my Achilles heel. I'm not big on clothes or jewelry or whatever the case may be, but I like cars. So what I did was I've learned to shift my mindset. How can I make every liability into an asset? So I'm like, okay, instead of getting all these high-end cars or whatever the case may be, I still want it. How can I make it make money? So that's where I got the concept of, why don't I just rent cars out? And that's how I got into the space. It was literally just that idea. I'm like, one car led into 12 led into 24, 30, and it just took off from there, just off of me just wanting a car for myself.
Luke, can I ask you? Okay, so we got some questions in here, and I want to answer one, but Kirk, I want you to answer the next one.
All right.
Somebody said, "Be careful that y'all don't commit fraud." Well,
Oh.
that's why my boy said get multiple LLCs, because once you get approved from one bank, and what we teach is just fix your personal credit. Everybody trying to skate around. The real thing is like everybody trying to figure out the scheme or trick or something like that. We like, nah, but once we
There's
fix
no
credit,
scheme, there's no trick. And I'm not gonna lie, coming into the credit space, because everything in my opinion revolves around credit. Whether you're trying to get a home for yourself, get a car for yourself, you're trying to open up a business, everything revolves around credit. So it's not a scheme, it's not, fraud. It may sound like it if you're not really understanding that space, but it really isn't nothing fraudulent. It's not nothing fraudulent at all. You're still using your name, your social, but you're going under your business, which has a business name that has a Duns and Bradstreet number, EIN number. Everything is 100% legal. You just got to understand that the at the end of the day, we're trying to get funding. We're trying to legally rob the banks, right? That's the catch-all, is legally rob the banks. The creditors, they want you to tank. They're going to throw all this money at you, hoping that you can't make a payment. You go and spend 40, 50K on jewelry that you're not going to be able to do anything with, because the interest, that's how they make their money when you can't pay it back. And they like to fight for your business. So if you have a high limit credit card, like anything over $5,000, if I have a $5,000 credit card with, let's say, Chase, and I go apply with Bank of America, they're going to fight for my business. They're going to see, once they pull up my credit profile, that I already have a $5,000 limit here. So they're going to try to match that or give me more to allow me to basically tank myself. So that's where the trade-off comes in. You just have to be smart and just basically outsmart the bank. Like, this is monopoly. You're not going to bankrupt me.
Hey, that was nice what you said, because I truly believe that. I think the banks are out to get you, but
Yeah,
they don't know how smart you are until they give you the money, and then that thing just keep getting paid back every month. They're like, hold on, you paying back your money too much. Let me give you some more.
let me give you some more. Exactly.
Oh, you can handle 50? Let me give you 100. You can handle 100? Let me give you 250. And then they trying to figure out, okay, if he pays back this money, because all they're gonna do, bro, when you own the money, they're gonna write it off and then sell the debt to somebody else, and then still try to put it on you. But
Exactly.
we have some more questions. Dave, you have anything before we answer some of these questions?
Oh no. Go ahead. We came here. People want to know how to get money and then how to get the money to start some type of business that they might have. And not saying you have to do cars, not saying you have to do real estate, but whatever your creative space is, we just want to help you get access, right? And we're going to get to the questions, like a lot of the questions later on, but we just want to get you the information because you're probably somewhere doing whatever. But what I want you to do is share this out to 5 of your friends because everybody need to learn how to get this money. We're not talking about credit, so you don't have to put them in a space like, hey, I know my friend got bad credit. We just trying to teach you how to get $100,000 so you can fund whatever you got going on.
And somebody dropped a question and said, "Don't you have to pay it back?" Of course you do.
Yep.
Yes, the goal is to pay it back. Like, we're not here to rob the banks. We're here to pay them back, get access to the money, put it into whatever we got going on, make some money, pay them back, and continue doing it. But I was reading this book, and it's called Profit First. So you need to have profit. That's another conversation for another day. But most importantly, we just want to teach you how to get money and then pay it back and continue making money. You don't have to quit your job. That's not the goal. We just here to show you how to get extra money so you can do something.
Hey, somebody said, "What about the taxes?" Of course,
Now,
hey, look.
you weren't like we talking about like taxes. That's like later on. We talking about credit right now. How to get money. Taxes for another conversation. We're not tax professionals, but we could bring somebody on here to talk about taxes. Is that what you want? That's going to be kind of boring because they're going to be talking about all these different codes and this law and all that. So we're here to talk about how to get access to money, how to get a lot of money, and then you pay back your credit, and then also we could bring a tax professional if you want that as well.
Hey, this is I think I'm understanding this right, but this is the best way I seen somebody explain it. We're talking about legally scamming, which means following the rules. That's really all we doing. We just following the rules.
Yeah, because a lot of people rob the banks, and all they had to do was just use their 3-digit number and go get money.
Mm-hmm.
We taught them how to do it the right way.
All right. So
I like that. I like that, Mike. You can get up there for a little bit.
Leave that up there. All right. So Kurt, how did you hold on? So you said that I'm trying to just reiterate what you were saying about getting the money, but then you put it into your main business. Let's just talk about your main business. You say you rent out cars. How do you do that to pay off a credit card that you got to pay back in 30 days? How does that work?
Okay, so I'll try to give y'all the short, the short, sweet version. So when it comes to the car space, you really don't need credit cards. You just need to have the credit profile. So with me, I have good credit, and I'm blessed to say that because I came from sub fives, and it was a struggle to build my way up. But I can disclaimer, I am close to $1 million in debt. Proud to say that I'm close to $1 million in debt too. I'm actually trying to work towards $2 million in debt. And when I tell people that, they look at me crazy because they're like, debt, like I thought the whole point was to get out, but it's debt that I manage that allows me to make money. So I have roughly about $500,000 worth of cars personally. And you got to think with the car space, when you get a vehicle, whether it's for yourself or whether it's for your business, you make the payment or down payment if you need to, and that's a whole nother conversation. But you get the car and you have about 30 to 45 days before your first car payment. Me knowing that, I already have people that's lined up to jump in the cars as soon as I drive it off the lot. So I'm already ahead of the game when it comes to the car note, or if I do get it off of a credit card, paying it back the next month, because my cars, Dave and Mike can vouch for you. Like, I really don't have cars on my lot. As soon as they come in, they're gone. So I'm always ahead. I'm always up 2-3 months in advance when it comes to a car payment. Just even if one of my cars break down or maintenance or whatever the case may be, I have a fleet of cars that covers everything. So I'm never behind on a payment, never behind on credit card payment, never behind on a car payment. So I'm always ahead. keeps my overhead, covers the space that I'm in renting the cars out of and all the extra stuff. So it was a win-win. So you just got to learn to think outside the box and turn a liability into an asset. And as long as you're smart and you know what you're doing and you understand the space that you're in, yes, I'm in debt. And I can tell y'all I'm in debt, but it's good debt. It's good debt that makes me money versus having a car. I'm paying any car I want to drive, I can drive and I don't have to make a payment from it or for it because they all get rented out. So I have other people paying all my cars.
And then some.
And then
Man,
some.
they got a whole bunch.
And then some.
All right, hold on.
We gonna do a recording. We're gonna show y'all how many cars he got. He got a lot.
I think this question for you, Kurt. Can you see this
All right.
question on the screen?
Should one have their business set up first or after one fix his or her credit? I would always say fix your credit first. You can have a business plan, you can have everything that you want to do, but you have to put forth the energy in fixing your credit. If you have to fix your credit, fix it. Everything takes time, so you might as well start on it yesterday, so that when it's time to execute, you can execute and not have to worry about stopping or pausing because I got to do this, do that. You fix your credit. That's the first step. Fix your personal credit. We're talking about personal credit. Once your personal credit is fixed, then you can open up your business lines of credit. Let me backtrack. You should actually open your business first to get the age of your business going. Open your business first. Work on your credit, because if your credit is bad like mine, it's going to take some months. And I have S's on the end of that month. So it's going to take some months to fix it, right? But while you're trying to fix your credit, your business is already established. And that time frame is adding on. That business age is adding on. So when you go and you fix your credit, you build it up, you boost it up, you start applying for lines of credit or credit cards in your name, and you start doing it for your business name, you already have that business established. You're already in the game. Once you start applying for lines of credit across all your businesses, you could just go straight to whatever it is that you're trying to do. Whether you're trying to do Airbnb and get furniture and stuff to furnish your Airbnb. If you're trying to, whatever your business is, do cars, you could just go get the cars and pay for the titles and the tags, and you could knock everything out instead of having to wait. So definitely first.
All right, Dave, you got any other questions with Kurt?
No more questions, man.
Hey, look, I don't want to have everybody waiting too much.
Hey, everybody out here, huh?
Yeah, I was about to say I didn't want to have everybody waiting too much, but Kurt, yeah, we definitely need to do part 2 of that interview.
Yeah.
It didn't the audio wasn't good because we had the little microphones.
All right.
The audio wasn't good, so we can't really do nothing with it. But if you're down, we're gonna be in Orlando September.
Yeah,
Dave, September.
Just shoot me the dates. I'm here.
All right, bet. You can stick around.
Y'all can have some toys for the time y'all here.
Oh, hey, bro, don't with a good time. Oh. hey, hold on. Hey, Kirk was the first person to ever have me scared in the back of a car. So I always been in cars that were like V8s. Was that car like a V8?
Twin turbo.
Twin turbo? What that mean?
Bi turbo. It was, that car is an exotic car. It does 220 on the dash.
I was scared, bro. I was holding on to the handle. I was like, I never see the car do a rolling burnout. Like that was crazy. Bro was drifting it. I was like, well, I thought this was just only in movies.
Man.
Not again. All right, Kurt, bro. The people literally screaming for Tony. So I guess Tony up. Yeah, leave. But hey, man, thanks for coming by, and we appreciate you sharing your time with us.
Of course, no problem. Anytime.
Yes, sir. Appreciate it, Kurt.
I'm gonna drop you down. You can leave if you want, but you can stay around.
I'm gonna stay around. I want to hear it.
All right. All right, Tony. All these people about to get you in the hot seat.
Yes,
hey, look.
Hey, see the big name at the top?
Big Tony. Yeah. Hey, man, look. The reason why I really rocks with Tony is like she's one of the people on here that I knew for the least amount of time. But it was always whenever we talk, it's like, how can I learn something else? Or, hey, I learned this or I learned that. Hey, I'm about to buy this house. Oh, no, I'm about to buy this apartment complex. What do I do? I'm like, how long do you got to buy it? I got like 4 hours. What do I do? I'm like, yo, this is crazy. So, me and Dave kind of crazy. So, Tony, just so you know, last week, me and Dave laid out all the businesses that we did in like 5 years. The people were like, yo, y'all lying. The story sounds made up.
Cap. They said we cap, Mike.
They cap. But Tony.
Dang, boy. I'm bringing everybody out here and more. And, some of y'all showed and other people had stuff going on. So
Tony, in like a year, I don't know, like I ain't know you that long, but you were like, hey, I want to do this business. What you know about this? And I'm like, I know about this. He's like, all right, bet, let's go. So without further ado, I want to introduce Big Tony. She was Little Tony last year to me, but now she Big Tony doing big things. And I heard you was like doing events and stuff too. So I'm like, oh Lord, can you tell us about your business and what you do? Sorry, y'all.
Okay, so I am Tony, the founder of Level Up Financial. I do personal credit.
You said, what is it called? Level Up?
Level Up Financial. Hey. So I do personal credit and business credit. I more so go toward the business credit side. I do everything on the business side as far as structure, funding, business planning, business strategy, websites, everything, turnkey, businesses, everything that you need for your business, I can do for you. Funding, that's my thing. That's what I'm good at. And so that's more so of my focus. So that's what I am aiming to continue to do as far as with my business and my brand.
Okay. Hey. Man, so I don't know. Like when I met you, I was like, okay, what are we doing? And then I think you hit me up and you was like, you was telling about how much funding you got for you. Was for your personal or was for your business?
I have them on both. So we can do both. So I remember you set me up. So for the American Express. So I got approved for the first time I got approved for like 25. And then I called you and I'm like, this ain't nothing. Like they playing with me. So I waited about 90 days and I did an increase. So then they approved me for 75. I'm like, okay. So then I did Navy Federal.
Hold on. We talking about 7,500?
75,000.
Okay, I was about to say, Big Tony, 7,500. I was like, hold on, let me make sure. No, so Tony, see, when we first met, my mindset was in a different space, and I know your mindset was in a different space. So I don't want to let the people guess about what type of number you're saying. So when you say like 75, just know I'm from the hood. I'm talking about 7,500. Okay. You know what I'm saying?
So I got approved for 75K. Then we did Navy Federal. I got approved for 20. I got approved on the personal side first for 15. Then I did the business side. I got approved for 30 on the business side. Then, I was nervous about the Truist. I ran the Truist no doc. I got that. So I did the Truist. I did the Key Bank no doc loan. I got that. And so once I got all of that funding, I started investing into other businesses and expanding my business. So now I'm able to step into the real estate game. And yeah.
Oh yeah,
that's what I'm doing now.
Oh, is that the end goal for you? Is real estate or
yes, the end goal? I mean, I definitely Level Up is my baby. That's where it started from. That's where I got it out the mud. So real estate is definitely, I'm trying to build my portfolio because that's where I want to be.
You said $75,000. How much it costs for a consultation with you?
$175.
That's it.
Oh, no. Oh yeah, we need to raise that. It's gonna be $1,000 for an hour.
Hell yeah.
We about to raise that up. So you get I'm trying to count them. Like what? What we talking about? Like $500,000 in funding?
I'm right at it.
Right. Okay. Right at $500,000 in funding. Okay. So with the right credit profile, can you take somebody from 0 to $500,000 of funding just like you?
100%.
Oh man, hold on. So did you write down the methods? You write down the banks or?
Yes.
Oh,
and
okay.
I share free game every day on social media. It's up to you, up to them if they apply it. But I share free game every day on social media. I have coaching, I have mentorship. I learn from the best, of course. So
you got to put that in the chat. Can you put it in the chat? I want to actually put it on the banner so people can see where to reach out to you, so they can learn how to get this, because they be asking me a day to talk about business credit, bro. I be like, man, I don't want to talk about business credit. I ain't even got no business. And when you start getting the business credit, I was like, damn, Tony, what you gonna do? But then you just kept, hey, I don't start this business. I start this business. Somebody told me you had a boutique.
I do.
Oh, bro, I made that up. I swear I made that up.
I do have a boutique. And then what we recently talked about the line. I don't want to speak on it because I don't like speaking on nothing until it's actually done.
Hey, that's what I'm talking about. We don't sell hope. We give instructions around here.
That's getting ready to take off here soon.
All right. So how did you get? Kurt's talked about how to get funding. Well, how did you get $100,000 in credit on the Amex card, or $75,000?
First, I built up. The first time I did it, I had to build up. I had good personal credit, so I PG'd it. Then once I PG'd it and allowed that 90-day process to go, I asked them for an increase. When I asked them for an increase, I took it off my personal and put it solely into the business. In the meantime, in between time, I was building up my business profile. I'm not one to do the net 30 thing. I don't have time to waste. So I didn't do the whole slow process. I jumped off the porch running. So I PG'd it. And I just, I knew I was going to do right by the money. So I did that, PG'd it, got the 20 at first. Then I was like, I called Mike, like, they playing with me. Like, this ain't nothing. So then I waited. What
did you add? All right. What did you add? What did you add on your credit profile to get approved for the Amex?
So I did the NAV Boost, the eCredible, Credit Strong, the lines of credit. So I did the lines of credit. I didn't do the net 30s.
No, I'm talking about your personal. My bad. Your personal credit.
On my personal credit, I didn't add anything on my personal credit. I just cleaned it up.
You just cleaned it up? Okay.
I cleaned it up until I got to a 790.
There we go.
That's where I stand right now. I'm at a 790 across the board.
Okay, so once you cleaned it up, you had you got a 790, and once you got a 790, you was already building, because
I was already building my personal
business credit, like Kurt was talking about. You was already building your business, and then once you just went for the juggernaut, you got 25, and then 3 months later.
3 months. Yep.
My bad. 3 months later, you got another 75.
Yep. So people don't understand, like, yes, you can start building your business credit with bad credit, but ultimately the end goal is to fix your bad credit so that you can leverage your business credit as well. Because sometimes, if you really out here trying to get it, you don't have time to waste. Me, I didn't have time to waste. I'm not doing that 30s. I'm not slow walking it. Like, my time is money. So I can't be doing that slow walking stuff. So I just PG'd it and kept it moving and kept leveraging, kept growing, and kept it coming.
So that time, what did that timeline look like from when you started fixing your personal credit to getting things removed, to getting approved for that first credit card, and once you got approved for that first credit card, getting the business credit card, and bam, 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 bam after that? What did that
It
process
took about 4 months. About 4 months.
4 months
4 months.
of going all in?
All in.
You slapped the credit bureaus?
Huh?
You slapped the credit bureaus?
Of course. Come on. I learned from the best. I learned from the best. Come on.
Okay. No, because I want to know, because some people just don't know, we tell them to go all in. We tell them this, just continue putting in the work, and eventually it's going to pay off. But some people do get discouraged. I sent out an email the other day.
You have to stay consistent. No, okay. You got to stay consistent.
Tony, I think that question on the screen is for you.
What's PG?
What's PG? PG is personal guarantee. So basically, it's like you're co-signing for your money.
Yeah.
Okay.
Hey, man, y'all, it sounds like y'all all did the same thing. Like, we're listening to Kurt and they're listening to you.
Everybody did. We told him right.
No. So I'm just trying to make sure.
They all got different businesses.
Yeah, everybody got different businesses, but I'm just trying to make sure, when we come on here and we talk about credit, bro, some people want a house, some people want a car, but I think people try to kind of go around the system, trying to figure out a loophole, and it's very simple. You just need You just need a credit score to drive and a little bit of information. So when you teach, I think I heard something, a process that you got. What's the name of your process for business credit? Or is it everything?
For me?
Yeah.
So for the process of it,
yeah,
when I started it, first we got to definitely do the Divine 9. That's just the structure of the business, making sure everything is in order. Then once we do, the structuring and all that, that's when we get to the money.
Oh, hold on. So,
because a lot of people feel like as long as I have an EIN and a LLC, I'm good to go. But it's a little bit more to that.
Okay. So do you talk about this openly? What's in it? Or is that something somebody got to pay for?
I know you got to pay for that, boo.
Oh, okay, cool. I was just asking because when you said I'm like, man, what's in that? I think I know, but I really don't know. What my process look like. I got 9 steps. I'm trying in my head. I'm trying to figure out the exact 9 steps you talking about. But I know your process probably a little bit different than ours because it is what it is. Do you accept high risk businesses when you do in your process?
I do.
You do, and you get them funded.
I do.
All right, cool. All right, so yeah, I'm gonna have to pencil you down to talk to our mentorship. We got a truck driver in there, and I was like, I don't know about truck drivers, but if you say it can be done, you got to.
It can be done. I mean, credit repair. It can be done. You just have to know the loophole. Come on, look who my mentors are. I know.
Yeah, I want to let you shine on here, man. You know what I'm saying? Tell all the secrets, and really, we don't have the capacity to do business credit at all. So if you ask us about business credit, I'm gonna just tell you to go to the bank.
Oh yeah, definitely. I've done a few high risk businesses that I've gotten approved for over 100K.
100,000 high risk because their name was messed up.
Mm-hmm.
We tell people to never mind.
Okay.
Right way, so they don't have to be high risk.
So what type of events you got?
So you know how to get business credit. Do you also know how to get grants?
Yes.
Okay.
So I can't talk on grants. So
yep, I know how to do grants, proposals. A lot of people don't know. For your business, you need to get, SAM registered. That way, because right now also I'm doing, so I'm trying to get out of business to consumer and do business to business, business to government. So a thing, you have to have your SAM registration. That's a major thing that if you want to do government contracting, that's another big play to become a millionaire fast, so it's a lot of things that people don't know with the business funding that I teach.
Okay. So your overall goal is to get people as much access to money as possible to help them and teach them how to manage this or get the right mindset because they're about to get a lot of money. You don't want them to mess it up.
Right. 100%.
Oh, okay.
Hey. Oh.
So like when you talking about the government stuff, like do you have to they do like background checks and stuff on you?
No, it goes all on your business. So when you do like your SAM registration, they just ask you, like all of your business information. Basically, like if you were applying for a loan, they want to know all of your revenue, like, what do you offer? How, if we take you on as a contractor, what can you do? So basically, it's just like if you were applying for a loan.
Oh man, hey y'all,
you're just making the government your customer.
Hey y'all, hey, low key, I'm trying to get Tony to spill the beans, man. But
no, I know what you're trying to
do. Let me tell you, she's like, I'm gonna tell y'all how to do it, but y'all still not gonna know how to do it, man. Nope. Okay. Oh, Tony, just so you know, we want you to meet Kirk too. Kirk is in Orlando. We want to link y'all together so y'all can do some business.
Yeah, all of us together so we can invest with each other. Because I know, you can like buy a car, send it to Kirk, he'll make you some money, or Tim. Everybody, I'm trying to get Nicole on here, but she in Las Vegas swerving. So
Tony. Somebody said, "What's your info?"
I'll put it in the chat.
Okay. Yeah, IG. Okay. So, that was a lot. The grant, and we want to have to bring. Hey, Tony had to make a video on our YouTube channel about grants.
Oh yeah, that'd be fire. Tony ain't gonna do that. Tony like, man, I gotta walk these properties now. Big dog.
Man, y'all know I'll do anything y'all need me to do.
Oh man, thank you. That's love. Well, Dave, you got to set up a time.
All right, Tony. Hey, Tony, they do. You guys have any more questions for Miss?
Oh, Tony, I already got your Facebook.
I'm putting everything in.
I got kids watching me, not trying to fumble the period.
Yeah, that's what's up.
What's Tony A? What's her handle? So you got any questions you want to answer really quick, Mike? While Tony doing that?
Oh yeah. We got to reach out to Megan too, Dave.
Okay.
Put Megan and Tony on it. All right, hold on. Let's see. We got questions?
What about event space?
Oh yeah. Tim right there. I was gonna wait.
Okay. Oh yeah, I forget. My bad. Let me hide that really quick.
Let Tim talk about event spaces. I know he ain't running the business, but I know he know a little bit. Hey, Megan said, "Look at y'all nodding in unison." Oh man,
what's crazy? All of us in the military besides Tony.
Oh yeah, that is true. Hey, when the information good, bro, you just gotta shake your head, bro. You just gotta appreciate. When I be hearing y'all talk, man, I'm like, dang, boy, we all came a long way. That's real.
Crazy. All of us in the military.
Yeah, we was all in the military, scratching the cloth for $5,000 a month. We was hot. It was hot out there for $5,000. Hey man, I still got my picture. I'm gonna put it on my Instagram. When I signed my check, I signed my life away 6 years for like $17,000, bro. Oh man, it seemed like a bad idea now, but back then I was excited. 17 racks.
Oh man, you got better deal than me, boy. I knew I was getting out, so they gave me a baby deal. So,
I signed that 360 deal. It was with we had Birdman. Birdman signed my contract, made my contract. It was not getting out
a
there.
big check.
Yeah. All right, Tony. We went over on time with Tony. But yeah, Tony, we gonna have to make something work, man. You have to come back and teach or something, man. Like
Yeah, she gonna come back and teach. She gonna teach something.
Y'all
something
know.
information.
All you gotta do is let me know when, and I'll drop everything for y'all.
All right, bet. All right,
I'm
so
at y'all too.
huh?
I teach on the credit team channel. Gotta go step by step.
Oh yeah, so y'all, so our mentor told us, and this is for everybody that's on screen right now. Our mentor told us, he was like, yo, he said it's time for us to really start working with our circle and
create our own inner circle.
Create our own inner circle, yeah. So because we kept trying to work with other people, and we were like, man, it just don't work. But the reason why it didn't work, we didn't agree on certain principles. And when we thought we was cool with people until they made reels or shout outs that said get a credit card, put in life insurance, and then use that life insurance to get money to get an apartment complex. And I'm like, dude, like that ain't how you really make money. So we really kind of stayed away from a lot of people because we found out they didn't really have businesses. They was just celebrities.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, so he told us, we chopped it up, and that's why we wanted to bring you guys on to talk too. But we definitely want you guys we're going to create a course, and we want you guys to teach a little bit inside the course, and then maybe us partner up. I just want to say that online so everybody can see it.
Mm-hmm.
Y'all down, you know what I'm saying?
I'm ready for it.
I know y'all really doing the work, and y'all know the steps, and we don't gotta have no people out here selling hope with no instructions, selling hope with no clear instructions.
Sir. Hey, all right. So next we got coming up, we got my boy Tim. Dave, you want to introduce Tim? Because I really don't know Tim like that. I was just
we both was like, in ROTC, left, right, killing it. But this is Tim. We went to school together. He was in the military, got out. I don't know what you was in the medical field, and you and your wife saw y'all doing things, and reached out, got your credit fixed, and then you started getting a whole bunch of money. And then from there, I think you was kind of chilling to see what you wanted to do, figure out, because I know you wanted to get in trucking, you was trying to all check it out, but he's a man on a mission, got access to a lot of money, and then once he got access to the money, he did some research, and he just blew up. And every day I see him get another car, and then now I see him got a whole event space. So I'm like, yo, what is this guy up to? So got him on here. He's going to give a little bit of information on how you can get access to money, start something in a car or an event space, or just how to get access if you need some capital to do something. Yeesh. All right, Tim. So how many cars you got now? We're going to start with that.
I'm still on my 9 to 5 too. So right now I'm up to 7.
Hear that? Hold on. Y'all heard that, right? He's still working his 9 to 5. Like I said before, we didn't tell you how to quit your job, but he's still working. So you got the 9 to 5, and how many cars you got?
Up to 7 rentals.
You got 7 rentals. How much? We should have started with how much debt you in right now.
Oh man, I need to look at that again. But yeah, let's see.
Oh, he looking for real.
Y'all crazy. Yeah, between one something, 2 something.
One something. What do you mean? Hold on. 1.2 million or like 100,000?
100.
Oh.
50 to 200.
Okay. That's how much credit you got, or that's how much debt you in?
Debt.
Okay. And how much credit how much credit cards you got access to?
Credit cards over 200, over 200,000.
Okay. So
the debt comes between car loans and then a credit card for the event space.
Okay. What made you get into the event space?
Really just
I know it's what made y'all get into it? Or made her get into it, I should say.
Yeah, really just funding her dream. But she said she always wanted to do something like that. So, I was in position to make it happen for her, and
ain't nothing like that, bro. Ain't nothing like your girl like, hey, put me on. You like, man, I was waiting on you to ask me.
Yeah.
So how that process, like, what did it look like? How did you like find it? And um did you get any bookings yet? Are you booked out?
Yeah.
How's that
Finding,
going?
finding it, it's a mission. I mean, man, we
Mhm.
almost got to the point where we wanted somebody to look for us because these people they don't return phone calls. So that was a mission. By the time we found it, it was perfect. It was on a corner. It had like a deck. And it booked right away. Like it's booking like crazy. My wife was just sitting over there. She just booked 3 events this evening, off of one post. So yeah, it's going pretty good.
Oh man.
Straight no. Hey man,
Oh,
I'm
I
telling you
heard.
that thing fire, boy.
Yeah, I saw someplace that Tampa is one of the fastest growing places to invest in too. So I was like, oh yeah, probably got to get up out there.
Oh yeah, come on down.
So yeah,
Amen.
You in, Tony?
I'm
Tony,
in. I'm in.
yeah,
yeah.
man. But
So you got the 7 car. You said 7 cars, right? You got the event space. You got the capital. What made you like even want to get capital in the first place? Even reach out to us and just start. And then how long did it take? If you remember that process.
oh,
I can't remember the exact timeline of how long it took, but as far as what made me want to do it is just creating different streams of income, having
Okay.
streams of income, and ultimately being able to walk away from my 9 to 5 when I get ready.
Okay. Whew.
so hold on, when I met you, you wanted to get into trucking. So what happened with that?
So I did it. Like I said, I did the numbers, man. I got as far in them numbers as you can without having a truck. Like they still blow me up every day about coming down to pick up a truck, But I I didn't like the variables, like the way I was gonna run my operation. I wasn't gonna drive. Like I'm not no driver. The way I was gonna run my operation, I didn't like the variables
Mm.
to profit
Okay.
compared to what I could do with the cars.
So I'm hearing a common theme, bro. Like all you guys, hold on. All right. So when we started teaching about credit, business credit, and all that stuff, how much credit do you like? How much credit did you have available?
So when you started teaching?
Yeah. So in let's say a year after you started your journey, let's say a year after you got your credit clean and you started amassing credit, how much credit did you get altogether? Available credit
Over 200,000.
over 200K. Okay. Okay. So what I'm hearing is a common theme is when you guys got the credit, you guys didn't just blow it, and I think that's the most important part. But you said you was doing your due diligence, like you was running the numbers, and the numbers wasn't numbering right, and that's what drove you to do the rental. So what did the rentals look like, and what type of numbers? I ain't know. What type of numbers?
What are like some of the the good and bad when it comes to the rental? Because some
The
people
good,
want to know
the good and bad with what's that?
for the rentals, like the car rentals.
As far as like the guest or
Yeah, like the gas, like how much? Let's just say on the average, like one car that you got that's like doing good, and like what's one bad car that's like doing okay, when it comes to like renting it out on a monthly basis. Like,
I
is it
know
getting
that
fully booked for the whole month, or are you
it
making
all,
like?
I mean, I do my numbers off of 14 days. It's like the minimum that I need. But
Okay.
after that, once it hit 21 and up, which all of them usually are, they go and they keep me running. So
You do all this by working a 9 to 5?
yes, it can be challenging sometimes, but you know, make it happen.
And your wife working too, right?
Yes.
See?
Y'all got help?
I,
Yo,
I did. I had a helper.
Okay.
for a while, but yeah, I'm still doing it by myself, and I'm probably getting ready to do it full time though.
Hey, bro, I had 2
But I
cars.
was asking. That's why I was. You had. If I had one thing, no, I had 2 that drove me crazy. Hey, I had a Camry. No, a Camry. I like, bro.
I like it though.
Because I had to take it to Pensacola, and you know
Oh.
where I'm at. I had to like, and I'm like in the middle of everything, so
Yeah.
it was just crazy.
Hey, they was used to those exotic rentals. Tim, that's why, because they was like, bro, hey, it's $200 a day minimum.
Yeah.
I'm like, $200, bro. I had 2 Toyota Camrys, bro. I was like, I can't do it, man.
Yeah. Hey, those gonna run you.
Bro, I don't know what it is with Toyota Camrys, bro. They love them things, and they. So they was always rented. I didn't have the capacity to keep up with people and stuff. I'm like, yo, if it out of gas, put gas in it. Like, what you hit me up for?
Yeah.
So you use your credit for the car rentals, and I think if I'm hearing you correctly, you were like, okay, I just need 14 days of them being booked, and then I will be positive. And then after that, like you ain't stopped there. You start doing an event space with your wife. And what I'm getting from you is you like, hey, bro, as long as it don't go negative, I'm good. Is that your take on on business?
I mean, really, like just about like you want to avoid the red as much as possible. I mean, obviously, I want to make as much money as I can, but but hey,
some months
is better than others. That's how it goes.
That's business. Hey, man, you know what, man? We had a mentor, right? And me and Dave, he told me and Dave not to worry about our credit repair business no more. I ain't gonna say his name now. He said, man, don't worry about it. I got it. That was like the worst decision ever. Bro, me and Dave, bro, one thing about being a business owner is like, if you got employees, your employees got family, and it's like, do I pay them out of my military check because the business didn't make this money? Like, right, that is stressful enough. So not only did you do one business, you did 2 businesses. So what was that like mentally?
Hey, I haven't been challenged like this in a long time, honestly. Like, like it's definitely been.
It's just he been a boot camp. That's how long he been challenged.
Yeah. I was sitting down chilling too long. Let's just say that. But it's made me stronger though.
All right, cool. So did you use any of your military management skills to help you run your different various businesses?
Oh yeah, for sure. Just trying to see things before they happen. I think that's important. What do you call it? You don't want to react. You rather be ready already. Like that's one of the things I learned from the military. Shoot, man. Yeah, just really trying to see things before they happen.
Hey, Dave, that boy, I know he was in the Navy because he ran off 2 hours of sleep and the red light man overboard came on. I'm sorry, y'all not gonna catch that reference, but that is always you train until you can do this thing in the dark at night with no sleep and loud sounds going on. And then you just don't know what you're doing. You just doing it already. You know
already instilled in you. It's like you can tie your shoe.
All right. Hey Dave, I ain't got no more questions for Tim.
I got no more questions. I don't think nobody.
Hold on.
Becoming a grant ready. Oh, we can walk. Oh, about something else.
Oh no, that's Megan. So hold on, Tony. You and Megan working together?
Yep.
Oh man, that's dope. All right, bet. All right, so Tim, I want to know about the event space though, because I think I'm trying to learn everybody's business, Dave, because I think everybody grasps what the cars do, but like the event space, like bro, I don't know, like
how do you get bookings? Like what? Like
what's your process?
How did you hire a team to come do the whole inside to
Oh yeah, so yeah, man, we did a lot of. We had contractors. I mean, we did some things on our own. We did have contractors come in because the place was left in poor condition by the previous people who ran the business. but it just so happened to be event space business before that. So it was a open space. We just had to we did the flooring, did paint, replaced some ceiling tiles, different things like that. Uh, as far as like bookings, she uses HoneyBook. She should know the background now, but yeah, she uses HoneyBook to do the bookings and everything like that. Marketing, social media, word of mouth, like it stage book is crazy.
Oh, okay. I was about to say, HoneyBook sound like something that I attached to my bank account one time and they took my money out. Is that the same thing?
Yeah. When the reading thing, oh no, we was writing the book.
Is that the same thing, Tim?
HoneyBook, it's a software for booking.
Oh, so that's what she did. She got a software and just took. Okay,
bruh. So look, let me tell you what happened, bruh. Because I was like, bro, I don't know what this is. So that in that software, you can link a bank account, right? So me and Dave we was paying for somebody to help us edit our book up, and then it just kept saying HoneyBook, like what, $200, and it kept coming out. I was like, bro, what is this thing coming out of my bank account? But it was HoneyBook. So I think you can do your payments and stuff through HoneyBook, right?
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
So yeah, it's attached to our bank account, and she was just taking money directly out my. I was like, that I can't charge back even if I wanted to. I was like, bro, let me catch a misspelled word. I'm about to give my money back. But nah, my bad. I was just joking around. But man, yeah, that event space got me kind of curious for real. Okay. So I'm trying to get you to tell us how to set it up right here for free. What's up? You trying to do that?
You might want to like step one. What is step one? What did y'all do? Call a whole bunch of event places?
Yeah, bro. To get you to move a person like you who because when we was talking, I think you had like 80,000 in credit at the time. Cause I don't know, you had a credit card stat like this tall.
Yeah,
I don't know, real tall, like size of my head.
That boy's slapping that thing on the.
Yeah, he was like spades with credit cards.
Huh?
I said like he playing spades with his credit cards.
Yeah, he was throwing them things down.
he was like, hey, bro, where I go to next? We like, hey, bro, you can go to all these banks. And then he was like, I went to all those banks. I'm like, oh,
y'all turned me up, man.
Yeah, because usually people ask for the information, they don't do nothing with it. So we was like, if anybody take our free information, matter of fact, we had somebody on the YouTube. He was like, yeah, I use y'all information, fix my credit, and got 40K. I don't need y'all no more. And I was like, oh, that's good, because if you'd have stayed a little bit longer, you'd probably got 200K if you'd used the information. Mm-hmm. So, but we give out the information freely, but to see people really act on it is crazy. But yeah, but like I was saying, to see somebody like you who got 80,000, had almost 800 credit score, and still didn't get the truck. What made you go into event space, or was it just your wife was like, I can do it, or did you see the profit that could be made too? Dang, I'm long with it.
A little bit of both. Like, a little bit of both. Like, and it just like the trucking is just so much more. It requires so much more capital when we can split and have two businesses. You know what I'm saying? You know, like, I'm not knocking trucking. Like, if anybody on here that do it, but
I guess the requirements, the people, the management, the whole thing, the logistics, all that was like, you want to try and do all that. You want to have everything like kind of under control where you can manage.
More control, yeah. Less variables. Like my truck go down and I got, you know, it's a $15,000 repair, and I gotta either keep this driver, I gotta keep paying him to keep, you know, to keep him ready to roll for when his truck is fixed, or, you know, like just different things like that.
Dang, boy, I ain't never think about it like that. Hey, me and Mike will buy the truck.
Hey, the truck gonna be fixed, and the driver gonna be took off because you wasn't taking care of him.
Facts, bro. I don't think nothing through. I was gonna buy a dump truck like last year, bro. Somebody said, "Hey, bro, dump trucks make a lot of money." Guess what I did? I got a DOT number. I got people hitting me up about truck insurance right now, and I called my cousin, and he was like, "Yo, he want 20,000 for a down payment for a truck," and I was like, "But you said I can make 100,000 a month." He said, "Yeah." I was like, "Well, why don't we just pay the 20?" And he was like, "That's a lot of money." I'm like, 20 ain't a lot if you make 100. And that's literally how I think about things. So I'm like, bro, if you can make a profit, it don't matter how much you spend, as long as you keep making a profit over and over. But man, yeah, bro, I'm glad I didn't do it because messing with people who scared to spend money is crazy now to me. But hold on, I gotta tell people this. If y'all want business credit and y'all reach out to Tony, I'm about to put it in the chat. I'm about to put her website in the chat so you guys can reach out to her.
If y'all want to know how to do cars, y'all can reach out to Kurt or Tim.
Hey Dave, how you get it to turn into a hyperlink? I gotta put www.
Or you might have to do HTTPS.
Oh.
You might got to put it in the whole thing, grab it.
Tony, can you send me your website again on the chat?
Yeah.
All right, Kurt. I said Kurt. Tim, hold on. So I'm still trying to figure out how to do this for free though, man. All right, so this is what you did, right? So you got the event space, and I heard you say you split the building in half. So the car rentals is with the event space?
Oh no. I'm just saying that's just how we did. That's how we was able to create two businesses instead of just doing one big one.
And I gotta erase my notes because I thought I was on something.
So once you got this event space,
He could be fired.
you got separate funding for that event space, or did you have to put did you get a loan for the whole building, or how did that process? Or you had to put it down
mainly like credit card for that one.
You use mainly credit cards for that one.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
And then event planners, like it's just a little.
Oh, I understand.
Event planners is like your best friend. Like the more event planners you friend, they gonna bring different.
So your strategy, y'all strategy is to get event planners and they come book it and y'all get a little piece.
Not
one of the strategies. I'm saying
not a little piece.
Like one of the ways to get bookings. I'm sorry. One of the ways to get leads, I should say, for your.
There you go.
Okay.
Clientele, yeah. So they're gonna bring their clients over, and then clients gonna have the party. The people at the party gonna talk. They're like, "Oh, I like this place." It's just it's crazy how it spreads.
Is it okay you tell us like what's the typical of how much money you're gonna be spending for event space? Like I guess for a down payment, to furnish it and everything. Because I think nobody really talks about that part.
It really
and your mental and how long it took y'all to like renovate it, like that whole process. So not the whole process, but like a rough between.
Let's see. So really, it really depends on the area you in, and then this stuff is usually negotiable.
Okay.
With the landlords, or if you go that route. But yeah, you can look anywhere between 5 to 15,000. It depends on the space.
5 to 15,000. Okay.
Yeah.
That ain't bad. I thought you were about to say something about like 50 or something. Like, whew.
No.
That still ain't good, but I was like, sheesh.
And then there's also what's the name of when you're starting out, they'll give you like a certain abatement. That's what it is. Abatement. They give you like 3 to 6 months rent free. So you can do that. Yeah. So why you getting all this getting all your contracting work done, or if it's ready to go, you can start having parties and run it up real quick.
Tim, where are you located?
I didn't know that.
Tampa.
Where in Tampa?
He was the guy we was talking to you about when he was like.
I was with.
Yeah. That's a bro.
Y'all went to school together, Mike.
Yeah.
Oh man, I wish I went to school with y'all.
We gotta link up. I'll link up with you to do something because I have 2 party buses that I rent out. So if you need them, I got Dave and Mike seen them. I got 2 full length party buses, lights, TVs, everything in there.
We might need that, boy. An award.
I'm about to move to Florida.
So we got a client looking for one right now. So
for real? Oh, so yeah, we definitely could do something. Yeah, I have 2 party buses that we could use, and then if you need if you want something in Orlando, we could do something too. Because I have a mini club in the back of my car rental space.
Yeah, look, man, we all married here, sir. I'm joking.
All right, bro. Yeah, we definitely gonna link up, man.
Yeah.
Hey, bro, I'm done, bro. I'm just ready to get off here and do business for real, for real. Like I know,
man.
I just know party bus, event space, Tony giving everybody business credit, grants. I'm like, oh man.
Yeah.
Hey, Tony, before you go, what is one grant? I know I saw you posted on Facebook. People ain't on Facebook that somebody can go get right now that you know about.
It's so many.
The one that I think you said on Facebook. I think it's about to end in like a couple weeks.
Hey, you bet.
Oh,
hey,
it's for the NCAA. So I don't know which one I put. I put so many out, so I don't know which one I just recently put. But I mean, you can go to the SBA.com has the best one, the best website for grants.
Okay. All right.
Hey man, yeah, I think all of us military veterans, we need to link up with you so we can get grants for our military owned businesses.
Oh, that's a lot of grants for you guys.
Oh man.
Hey man.
It's a lot of grants for y'all.
You must out on money every time we talk. That's what it sounds like.
Hold on, and I think we all disabled veterans, so they got stuff for that too.
What?
We all disabled, yup,
Yeah, no lie, we all disabled veterans.
Okay.
So I'm like, hey, look, if they got something for that, and then of course we black, so
definitely got for that too. It's a lot of minority
American, married. Just let us know.
It's a lot.
Okay, a lot.
We have a list. Me and Megan, we have lists.
Hey, her business partner just put it. I just put it on screen for y'all, so y'all can search it and see if y'all qualify. But if y'all don't qualify, or if y'all
don't let that stop y'all, because there's a lot of grants out there, and I'm pretty sure. What about the Chambers of Commerce? Like,
that's a good one.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
There's stuff out there that's for y'all. You just can't quit. But I'm gonna have Tony come on here and give y'all some facts. One of these videos to drop.
Hey Tony, if because I know, man, I don't think $100 is a lot of money, but would you consider like having like a sign up where people can put their information in and you can search, like line them up with grants and then get on like a consultation call with them?
Absolutely.
Okay, hold on. Where that email at again? Hey, y'all grab that link. I couldn't make a link still, Dave. I don't know, bro. I don't know how to use this thing. It's in the private
live. Okay.
It's in the private chat. But yeah, man. I think I can help you with that. Create a little landing page or something so people can fill it out. Okay. Hey, what y'all think in the chat? Because y'all kind of quiet in this chat.
Tony, where you located at?
I'm in Michigan, outside of Detroit. But hey, I don't mind traveling, so we can do whatever.
We need to do that mastermind we've been talking about. I got the lake house we could do it at.
Ooh, you hear that, Tim? We're going to the lake house. All right.
Tim, like, bro, I got
Tim, I'm finally coming back to Orlando. It's been about 5 years. There you go.
Hey, man, it's so nice having rich friends, bro. Y'all be just doing stuff, bro. Be making me want to wake up at 5 o'clock in the morning again.
All right, y'all. So I don't see no credit questions. We have any credit questions?
Nah.
I know y'all know how to fix credit too. So
yeah, I mean, I think everybody on the screen know how to fix credit. So I mean, I don't got nothing else for y'all, man. I'm thank y'all for y'all time. I don't want to hold y'all too long.
Appreciate y'all time. Appreciate y'all for coming out. Thank you for not making me look like I'm capping when I talk about from last week showing up. But we just wanted to teach people and give some people information for real. Just besides hearing me and Mike talk about it all the time. Same face.
Because we know y'all broke. Y'all all cap. We all cap. We just spent an hour and 10 minutes on here to be just capping.
Yeah.
Don't say that, bro. The internet be undefeated, bro. They'll take that one thing all the way to the end, put it in the front. On the short.
Credit team cap. Don't follow.
They can always pull up on me.
Oh yeah.
Hey, I'm brick and mortar. They brick and mortar too, though. Oh, what's your location, Tim?
What's that?
In Tampa.
Temple Terrace.
Like you got like a booking, so anybody want to book?
Oh yeah.
Drop the link before we end this broadcast.
If y'all want to reach out to Tony, it's levelupfinancial.com. It should be in the chat.
Kurt, he's in Orlando. If you need a rental anytime, any place, I'm gonna have all the stuff in the description. So if you need to book something in Orlando, if you need to reach out to somebody in Tampa to get a car rental, if you need anything, we got y'all. If you need Tony to get a grant, business credit, 100,000, 250,000, we got y'all.
If you need your concealed carry,
we'll have everything in there so y'all can go ahead and schedule. We'll put it in the description and I'll put it in the first comment so y'all have all the information.
Tony, I need some businesses. I'm gonna pay whatever. I'm real lazy. Just tell me what I need to do, what I need to pay, and we gonna go.
I'll get your contact information.
Ooh, Tony, I got a question before we leave. What is the next move of LexisNexis to remove bankruptcy?
Oh Lord.
It's a refusal.
Hey, before we give them one good tip really quick on how to remove a bankruptcy. Thank you, LaRonda.
Okay.
Disputed.
So I'm gonna just say what I did to remove both of mine. So what I did was I reached out to, first of all, I froze LexisNexis, CoreLogic, all of that. Once I froze them, I did a complaint with the Attorney General and the CFPB. And I reached out to the courthouse. When I received my letter back, I sent that with, I sent the letter from the courthouse to CoreLogic, LexisNexis, TransUnion, all of them, basically stating that they do not legally report to any third-party agencies. So therefore, unless they can provide me a validation letter and a contract or something with a wet signature saying that I gave them permission to report it to my report, then one, it's a violation, and two, either they can delete it or I was going to, seek legal consult. So it took about 30 days. Within the next reporting cycle, it was remove and deleted. So
hey, rewind that back. Well, go ahead, my bad.
Have to set them up. They're gonna stall you. They're gonna refuse it, but just keep going. Keep sending them a validation. Ask them to send you a validation letter and ask them to send you a contract with your wet signature. 9 times out of 10, they will not be able to provide that.
Without your written instructions, nothing can be furnished on the credit report.
US 1680. Let me stop.
Let me stop.
Read the Bible, baby. It works.
Hey. All right, y'all. And